I know everyone wants to hear something from me. In fact, you expected it when I landed from the aircraft. Let me first of all appreciate the wonderful people of Rivers State. I am really humbled by what I saw at the airport. I was also briefed with some photographs of what happened here yesterday. That reception really humbled me. It showed love, confidence, and solidarity. I want to say that it is not just the celebration, the massive reception by the number of people who came out to celebrate, but a display or reaffirmation of the bond between this government and the people that we are serving. I want to assure you that we will, by the grace of God, continue to do those things that has made you people love us.
The issue is this: for the judiciary to make any pronouncement, right now there's a vacuum on that issue. For the judiciary to make any informed or meaningful pronouncement, somebody must have challenged the decision. Somebody must have gone to court, but none of the players went to court to get that pronouncement. Nonetheless, what has happened, but it has damaged our, democracy. It has damaged our constitutionalism, and this idea of winning elections or getting to power by all means necessary is itself very, very dangerous to democracy. Democracy is a system of government that is by the people, for the people, you understand. And in this case, the people of Rivers State were just changed for 6 months. And they have elected their leaders, the governor, as well as the House of Assembly. But for 6 months, they were not represented. So that's Section 305, we should have put it to test. The judiciary, should have, if somebody has, one of the players who did not agree with the decision had challenged it, we could have gone there. But this is, what I see is a democracy based on, an arrangement kind of democracy. And this is not democracy if you go that route. As Mr. Okereke has said, in the long run, the damage to the democratic system is already pronounced, because you can declare a state of emergency because of any kind of crisis, but without removing the elected governor and the elected House of Reps, which has happened in this country before.
As Jonathan did in 2013.
So it's very unfortunate. Exactly, 2013. So it's very unfortunate that what has happened has happened. Actually, Governor Fubara is a very, very patient governor.
Let me be honest to you. I lack words, honestly, to express the sacrifice being shown by His Excellency over the 6 months emergency rule in Rivers State. I will tell you, there is no individual, be it a governor, a member of House of Rep, who will want to accept this kind-hearted sacrifice that the governor has shown to Nigeria and to Rivers people. I'll tell you, like you rightly have heard, there's no, he stands there to say, look, no blood of Rivers citizen worth his being governor of Rivers State, and therefore he won this peace, and this peace part is so dear to him. And that's what we're enjoying today in Rivers State. The state is so peaceful. Within the period of under review 6 months, there have been no crisis. There have been no issues that one want to allege that, look, Rivers State is not peaceful. Look, our thanks will continue to remain and goes to His Excellency, Sir Siminalayi Fubara. Our thanks will go to His Excellency, Wike, who has also shown that leadership quality to say, look, I am a leader. This peace path must be achieved. Today we're here. Our thanks goes to His Excellency, the President of our great country, who has told this path to see that Rivers State comes back alive again.
For me, the speech by the returned governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Fubara, is a good speech because it's provided 4 contexts for me, which I believe is quite good. One, he acknowledged that there was an intense political crisis which led to the emergency rule. I think that has put down controversy about whether there was any crisis at all, because as you are aware, while His Excellency the President declared the state of emergency, backed by the National Assembly, rightfully, there have been discussions about whether there was any problem at all or whether it couldn't have happened that way. I think the speech of the governor actually, for me, captured the fact that there was a need for intervention, which he also described as a timely intervention by the President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. So that is one context. 2, he also mentioned that he identified the 3 principal actors in the crisis. He identified His Excellency, the former governor of Rivers State, the current performing minister of FCT, His Excellency Nyesom Wike. He even described him now as their leader, our leader, he called him. So that's quite good. He also mentioned that in the crisis was himself and also the State Assembly. So he then summarized that after acknowledging the role played by the actor, he also acknowledged the fact that the President did well as a father to midwife and broker a peaceful resolution. The third element for me in the speech is the fact that he said peace has returned and that they will now focus in the continuation of a democratic rule